Design and architecture is not just about celebration of the form, but also is really have to tell the relationship of how the architecture interact with the human being. So I think we need to think about architecture is not something dead, but also something living.
That's the case of the Tokyo project that documents this experiment that was made in Tokyo of around 16 toilets that were placed in the city.
This project really reminds us building architecture is not just creating another landmark, but also how an architecture really serves the people.
Something that is very beautiful is the sculptural element. It's that kind of monumentality that these photographs are able to transmit.
I think what I consider in architecture and design images is a good mix between something very strict and something that will also bring a new idea, a new perspective on how people live and how people use the buildings.
I was so surprised to see a project about San Ignacio in Belize, in the context of architecture, to see the kind of transformations and adaptability that have happened in the Caribbean. I don't want the building to stand out because I am interested in the kind of narrative that the photographer is able to transmit by representing that space.
This series project really speaks about how a specific moment during the COVID time really kind of changed our relationship to the architecture. Really kind of showing you this alienated feeling and recording us about a special moment in human history.
I like this idea of emptiness, and also it's very interesting how the light is attracted by the concrete of these buildings.
There are a wide range of innovative submissions that we can see in this year that they are not just talking about the architecture itself, but also its relationship to the contemporary world. We can tell how the architecture really kind of resonates to the time that we're living in.